Welcome back to another episode of What the Fuck Are the Planets Doing Today? I'm your host, Brooke, and let's dive into the chart, shall we? So, we now have the sun at 26 degrees, and I do want to note that we're starting the day off with the moon in Pisces. Now, keep in mind, okay, that this full moon lunation cycle is getting ready to work to Saturn and Neptune. So, y'all keep an eye on the water, specifically that aircraft carrier that's like going to be retired next year. I just have a feeling that they're setting something up for that. Uranus is now at 29 degrees and Mars has now moved into 0 degrees of Virgo and is going to be working into a trine with Venus. Okay, we still have Jupiter in that square with Saturn, and Pluto and Venus, they're not quite in a square. They're really working out of that, but you can still see and feel some towers as far as relationships are concerned, as far as your money is concerned. Now, I do want to note, I have tried to prepare you guys with this Gemini season. Now we're getting ready to start Cancer season. This is going to be in the solstice on the 20th. Okay, Cancer season is going to be starting. We've had a ton of information thrown at us. And like I told you all yesterday, be prepared for crimes against humanity to be thrown at us. And there was a lot released, okay? Cash released some evidence as far as fake IDs being made for election fraud in 2020. And I also said pay attention to the fact that there could be a lot of fake news, specifically as far as war is concerned, as far as our government structures. Candace Owens released some information that I was like, that hit the nail on the head. And if you didn't see what she released yesterday on her Instagram, I would highly suggest that you go check it out. We still have Lilith in that trine with Saturn and Neptune. Now, the moon is going to be getting close to the north node, which we still have the north node at 22 degrees, the south node at 22 degrees, okay? Working, y'all get my drift. We're seeing a lot of that outside of us, okay? Now, things are going to be heated for just a moment, okay? As we move into Cancer season, things are going to start easing up because we're going to have a little bit more water. The sun's going to be in water. However, we have a lot that's in air and a lot that's in fire right now. So there's a lot that's being said that's not true. There's a lot of propaganda that's going around, and be mindful of anybody that's telling you that this is exactly what's going to happen as far as war is concerned, because I can promise you guys, we are not being told everything. There's a lot of fake videos going around. There's a lot of FF events that are happening, and if you go check out Candace, you'll see what I'm talking about, okay? Now, with Uranus at 29 degrees, and Uranus is really out of that square energy with Mars, okay, because Mars just ingressed into Virgo. So this is easing up, thank God, okay? But just keep in mind, Mars is the activator, Mars is the god of war, Mars is how we take action, Uranus is innovation, revolution, new ideas. So working out of that square, we're going to feel that energy easing up, okay? We're not going to feel like, it's almost like you're just having to fight for what you feel like we need to be doing. Like, I want to go this way. This is the way money should be. This is the way resources should be. This is the way we should be building the future. But that Mars squaring, okay, it's like, not quite yet. We got to expose this. We got to do this first, okay? Now, I'm going to keep it a little short today because the nodes are in a trine. The north node's in a trine with Juno and Mercury. They're not quite exact, okay? There is a 7-degree orb here, but White Moon Lilith is actually more in a trine with the North Node. So there could be communication with relationships. There could be relationships that actually come to an end. There could be arguments that come up. There could be things that are brought up to the surface. Is this truly what I want? Is this not what I want? And keep in mind, Mercury's going to be moving closer to White Moon Lilith, still squaring Chiron and Eris, okay? So there could be breakups in the air. Give me one card for the energy for today, please. The Five of Pentacles and the Five of Wands. Walking away from things that are no longer serving you. Especially if you feel a little cold. If things are just not feeling like there's love in it, walk away. Okay, if there's a lot of fighting, a lot of conflict, walk away. And this goes with those squares that I was picking up. Yeah, because as soon as you do, what you want and what you hope for is literally right around the corner. All right? So, anyway, walk away from things that are not serving you. Do not participate in conflict. Do not participate in arguments. If it's cold, if it's bitter, if there's a lot of fighting, it may not be the right one. Okay? It may be time to just lay it down, because what you want, what you hope for is going to be right around the corner. Okay? All right. I love you guys. I hope these messages find you well, and I'll be back for another update soon. Bye.